Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch this strange episode called episode 23 Beta that came out after the OVA, after the first season of Steins Gate. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me and join me in this adventure, because after this episode from next week you're about to find all the reaction videos dedicated to Steins Gate 0. Now I'm curious to see why we have to go back to episode 23, because we know that episode 23 and 24 were the most important ones, especially number 23. So let's see what's going to happen. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. Okay, this is the same. Yeah. Yeah, so now we are going to live the same experience, but maybe in another way. That's why beta. It's the same. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the same. Yeah. Okay, so until the moment they are reaching the first time Chris and they understand who stabbed her, the episode is the same. Maybe now he says, no, I don't want that. I mean, he says no. And now he is going to say no, right? And then Mayuri is going to slap on his face. Exactly, now he refuses to do it. But then, after he comes back from, after the first time, after he comes back, so after he comes back the first time, he doesn't want to try it once again. So let's see if it's changing. Okay, what if he can't come back this time? Whoa, it's the same, you know. Yeah. Okay. So from now on, everything is the same until we see If when he comes back after the first time, if he says, "Yapari, I don't want to do that," it's different. Otherwise, why it's called the beta if it's the same? There has to be a difference. Maybe somebody else stabbed Chris instead of him. Can you imagine if Mayuri stabbed her? And then he has to choose. I mean, he discovers that he has sacrificed all the lives of everyone for Mayuri when Mayuri stabbed her. But that could be crazy. Let's see. I'm curious. Okay, it's all the same. Yeah. Hey, that's what I said. I mean, can you imagine if she stabbed her? Come on, something has to change, yo. Okay, and here we go. This is the same too. Okay, here he didn't say. Okay, it's different a little bit. I'm trying. Was it the same? Because this is the first time, so. No, maybe it's the same. Oh my, no, now the only thing can change is who stabbed Chris. Yeah, okay. Maybe she's not coming over there. Oh, everything is the same in this episode so far. No, okay, that's still her father. I thought that somebody else was coming instead of him. But why every time, every 7 years? I mean, even Suzuchan, she was supposed to be born after 7 years. Okay, it's the same. It's always the same thing. Okay. But so, or something is happening now to change all things, or we have to wait to the second time in which in which Kyoma is coming back to try to find a solution to see. I mean, maybe this part of the episode is exactly the same, and then when we reach the moment in which he has to come back with the Suzutan, maybe there's going to be a difference. Otherwise, I don't understand that. I know, okay, okay. Here it's going to be the same, I guess. Ah, okay, this is going to be the same, I'm pretty sure at this point. Okay, so he's going to stab her. Yeah, okay. But when he will come back, there will be a difference. There has to be a difference. Okay, here nothing changed, okay? Now we have to see if from this moment something is changing. Okay, now he doesn't want to go. Okay. One. And now let's see. Because now Mayuri is going to slap on his face. Ah! It's different! Okay. Oh, okay, that's the different part. She was going to slap on his face, but Mayuri protected him. Wow, I mean, what the F? Mayuri doesn't want him to go to try it once again. I mean, she wants to protect him, but wow, this is different, definitely. So in this case, he's going to lay like this and it's like as if he is spacing out. I mean, he lost the will to do everything. I mean, at time is extended, and it seems that it's never ending. Oh, these are the world lines? What is that? It, he's not there. What? Did he end his life? Ah, no. Ah, no. Huh? What? So this is from a Mayuri's perspective? I mean, what she would like? Oh, come on. I don't think that I will like this part. I mean, beta, no. I prefer alpha in this case. Let's see. Wow, but he doesn't even seem Kyoma. I mean, okay, later I'm going to tell you the difference, but Yeah. But no, you changed a little bit. She's working for CERN, maybe. See, at the end of the day, eh, okay, guys, for the first part of the episode, nothing changed, but as I was expecting, once he would have been back, once Kyoma was able to come back after he discovered the truth of what happened to Chris, then things changed. But sincerely, I prefer the option A. I mean, the alpha option, because first of all, Kyoma seemed to be so different later. Okay, that Mayuri tried to protect him, tried to understand his pain that he was feeling, and she didn't want that Kyoma could have felt other suffering later the more he was going on. I appreciate that side of Mayuri, but at the same time, I don't think Mayuri would have behaved like this, sincerely, because she was always supported by Kyoma and she was always supporting Kyoma on one hand. But on the other one, maybe I can find this coherent because Mayuri-chan always said that she was afraid that she couldn't reach Kyoma anymore. So maybe once she was finding him in that situation, in that context, maybe she thought, okay, let me help him, let me support him in this way by accepting him miserable like this, by helping him, by understanding his pain and by protecting him from all other people who wanted to use him in order to change the future, and by suffering from it. So yeah, both sides at the end of the day. Okay, now I'm thinking maybe it could be a good Mayuri. I mean, it could be a good representation of a Mayuri even in the case of the beta episode. But yeah, Kyoma later, who's going to be a totally different person, as if the adult Kyoma is no more joking, is no more laughing as before. He is no more having this sense of humor that is typically of him. I don't think that these kind of things can change with your age. I mean, if you have always been an outgoing person, a person who wants to be fun in front of others, a person who likes to joke around, I don't think that suddenly things can change so radically that you lose that side of yourself. Of course, Kyoma changed because he discovered that he was stabbing Chris, and then of course he couldn't save her anymore because he refused to try, and that's why probably the reason why he changed so drastically like this. But sincerely, I don't find that Kyoma in this person you see at the end of the episode. It's quite strange, but we understand that by following the beta option, he is going to go ahead with the college, and he's pretty busy, and as soon as he's hearing about the lab, he is reluctant at the beginning, but then he understands that that's the right thing to do. I mean, to go back to the lab, and see what he can find over there, because we understand that Kyoma has never gone over there for some months. It's like as if time is extended, and once again it's like as if after he discovered the truth, there was a moment in which he was totally depressed, he couldn't even stand up and whatsoever, and then yeah, I thought that he was giving up. I mean, I thought that he was ending his life, because later you see Mayuri who's looking up in the sky, so I thought, no way, don't tell me that he is gone. But no, okay, that didn't happen. Sometimes I thought that this option was the Mayuri's option. I mean, what Mayuri wanted to see in her life, what Mayuri wanted to treasure in her life. That means Kyoma and all his life, the fact that she was always protected by him, and that's why she wants to repay him with the same way in which she was cared, that she was loved by Kyoma somehow. So as much as she was protected by him at that time when her grandma died, even in this case now she wanted to repay the favor. No, I still prefer the alpha option, because I think that that's part of Kyoma's personality. Kyoma has never wanted to give up, has always wanted to go deep inside and defeat this organization that was trying to control the world. So it's pretty strange that he is saying, no, I'm tired, I'm going to give up, and that's it. I mean, it's like as if the mission of his life is gone entirely, and I don't think that that's what Kyoma would have done, sincerely, as much as Mayuri. I think Mayuri played a great role in that episode, because as much as she was helped when she was needed, not to give up on life, at the same time, Kyoma has to be helped in the same way and to fulfill his mission entirely till the end. No matter how much pain you should feel, the goal matters. But I really liked even how they were expressing the concept of time here. I mean, even when you see that Kyoma was depressed, laying on the sofa, you see that time is running, time is going ahead, and it seems that time is not going through. I mean, it's like as if time stopped, because as I was telling you many times, when you feel happy, it seems that time is flying. When you feel pain, it seems as if time stops and it takes lots of time to handle it. That's the same thing that is happening to Kyoma. The fact that he discovered that Chris is dead because of him, and that he doesn't want to help her anymore because of his previous experiences, makes this dilatation of time that is based on his suffering. And you see how much this thing is changing him drastically. But then at the end of the episode, you see that he is watching TV, or I don't know, is she in front of him? I don't think so. I think that she was on TV, and he is looking, he's watching TV too. He's seeing her on the screen. So no matter how much he's trying to escape from all this, he can't. He has to take the responsibility of what he has done, and it seems as if, destiny in this case is reminding him what he has to do. That means never give up and keep trying, because Chris is waiting for you, and Chris waits until you're going to save her, and you are the only one who can save her. Because if there was another person who could help him or who could save Chris, he would have said, okay, Kyoma, you are resting, I am taking care of this. But as we all know, Kyoma only can travel through time, can go from one world line to the other one, because he is the creator of everything. He is the main protagonist of all these, so nobody else can replace him, and that's why at the end of the episode he is in front of Chris, no matter what, because no matter how much he is trying to escape, there's no escape from what you have done or from your destiny itself. Okay, anyway, I prefer the alpha option, sincerely, but it was pretty interesting to see what could have happened, because these sort of episodes are the typical episodes that are referring to a what if. I mean, I've always liked these sort of episodes because I always like to guess what could have happened if things would have gone in a different way. So I think this episode was pretty awesome for this reason. And let's see now, because we'll be able to see the beginning of Steins Gate Zero reaction videos on the channel. So feel free to follow me, because the journey is still not finished. No. So let's see what's going to happen. Thank you so much for the support. Keep subscribing to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys. See you with Steins Gate Zero. Bye. See you.